All right, guys, we are back here with another series from the Low Gas Icy Fire Tournament, where players are only allowed to take the gas in their main. We've got Geralt down here in the bottom left, Battleby in the top right. That's right, you're only allowed to mine from these two gases in your main base. Both of these guys have knocked out a bunch of top players so far. And we are once again going to see who is better with limited gas. Is it the man with gun or the 9-foot-tall Protoss with laser wrist swords? That's right, Zealots or Marines, who's the better unit? And not to mention, where the hell are the Hellbats, guys? We haven't seen Hellbats. Apparently, Future played Hellbats when he beat Jumi. We did not get to see that series. Maybe I'll take a look at the replays later. But yeah, we've heard people saying, oh, Hellbats are good. Hellbats will be good versus Zealots because everyone has to end up going Mass Zealot. If you can get a mineral-only splash damage unit that's also tanky to deal with it, yum, yum, yum. I mean, Colossus do okay versus him, and everyone's playing Colossus Zealot. But you know what? We had a super meta way of playing suggested by the genius, Printf. He said, you know, every Protoss is playing Colossus Zealot. You know, Hellion Viking destroys this composition. And I'm like, wait, what? You can't play Hellion Viking? That's not a comp. But think about it, guys. We've seen Neeb, for instance, and some of the other Protoss players, they get like 4 Stalkers with no blink, nothing else that shoots up. Viking Hellion will destroy that composition, man. You've also got great harassment potential with it as well. Now, don't get me wrong. You don't want to get too stuck and too awkward of a comp, right? You could be like, oh man, but then like they could just beat that with Blink Stalkers if they pivot into that. I mean, 2-gas Blink Stalker is going to be awkward. Don't get me wrong. There's going to be elements of like hiding what you're doing, but there definitely are some like real counters that we haven't seen come into play just yet. Now, the probe has not seen the Tech Lab here. It looks like Battleby wants to go for the Concussive Shell Marauder opening, which is a pretty damn nice opening. There's a little supply block there. I had to cancel an SCV, fair enough. Geralt is going for Stargate. Yeah, he's going for Stargate. Yes, Queen. Phoenix Charge Lot. I've seen some players play Phoenix Charge Lot style so far. The Phoenix, if you lose them, it's a disaster because you have nothing that shoots up. But it's a very good standard style. So Protoss players can just go, oh, I just normally do this. Now, Terran can open pretty standard as well, like 3 Rex, right? But what I've been asking for is players to stop rushing Medivacs. I think Medivacs are massively overrated in this challenge, especially against Phoenix Zealot. I think what you really want to do is just get a quick third base up, and if you can get a quick third and then just rush to 8 barracks, you can have 8 barracks producing by 6 minutes, and you can swarm with Stim Bio more numbers than your opponent's ever seen before. This is a legitimately surprisingly powerful build, and from there you can scale up your bases and add things like Medivacs later on, and focus more instead on adding Hellbats as they add Zealots, and just having the raw numbers to overwhelm, because we know Mass Bio is an overwhelming comp. It is so good if you can just have a numbers advantage. Definitely having no Medivacs Stim hurts. You've got to be very conservative with when you press Stim. You can't just panic press it, but it's still very cool. Now, Oracle does shut down this pressure, so really good opening by Geralt for this. Shield Battery will be finishing in a few seconds as well. So the Oracle comes in, turns on its laser beam, and the Marine goes down, and then so do the Marauders as well. Got to pull the probes, though, to the healing area, and he does. He's like, quick, get the weak one, get the weak one. But great micro by Geralt, shuts that down. Battleby not finding any value with the opening. This is the worst case scenario. At least if it was a Phoenix opening, Phoenix can just lift up one Marauder and you can maybe do some damage, but the Oracle says no. Shuts that all down. Engineering Bay is on the way pretty quickly. We do have double Tech Lab barracks. I actually would have liked to see double reactor here. The reason being that I do think heavy Marine's probably more effective, but maybe he wants to go a bit heavier on the Marauders, and they are only 25 gas a pop, so it's not like that's a bad way to play by any means. 34 SCVs versus 39 probes as the third base goes down for Protoss, and that's going to be a third gateway and a Twilight, so a single Oracle for full map control, and he's going to play Blink from here. Problem, guys, it's 2 gas Blink. So he cannot be playing lots of Blink Stalkers after this, especially if he wants to squeeze in a Phoenix. Wait. Oh, he's playing Charge. Oh, no, he's playing Charge Phoenix. Sorry, I didn't notice the Phoenix pressure. I'm an idiot. Never mind. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. It is actually Phoenix Charge. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was Oracle into Blink, but that's because I am a simpleton. Battleby threatening the move out. He's, of course, representing Team X-Alien guys. Alien Invasion? Alien Esports, right? It is Alien Esports, isn't it? Factory going to finish up at a really tight timing. That's pretty nice, but once again, if we see a Starport go down straight away, I'm going to be a little sad we're not seeing a more creative opening. These Terran players, you got to remember, guys, they all study at the school of Maru. And Terran players, I mean, playing Terran in StarCraft, it's a lot like a religion, okay? Like, there's not a lot of questioning higher-ups. Like, they're the most pious race, right? The Zergs and the Protoss especially are usually a bit more creative and innovative, but the Terrans are like, one must do as the Holy Lord Maru has dictated unto us. For to do otherwise, oh, the stasis. No! Who puts a stasis trap there? It was even hidden underneath this so you couldn't even see it. Oh, that was a disgusting move, Geralt. Oh, Geralt, that was so dirty. I was like, why is there a stasis that far back? It's because he can't see it, and who expects you to put it there? Oh my god, that was a dirty ploy. And it pays off, man. Look at that, the charge lots, the adepts jumping on it. Dude, you cheeky little bugger, you. Oh my god, you cheeky little bugger. Adepts and the Zealots tearing up. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. There are a few heretics that Twitch chat's already pointing out. But have you not heard of Ruff? Oh, yes. Well, okay. But speaking of just active high-level pro gamers, but what about Gumiho? Fantasy Pig, they do their own builds. They're heretics, guys. They're not part of the religion. They're not welcome at Christmas dinner. Maru's like, get the fuck out of my house. You gotta play solid. Anyway, the Zealot Phoenix is gonna dive. This might just be a crushing game one, guys. The Marauder push got shut down by the Oracle. Who goes Oracle in a low gas challenge? I don't think he ever expected to be facing this. And now the follow-up attacks, the stasis bait there, the Adepts are slaughtering, the Phoenix are driving around, and Special isn't just a heretic, he's a straight up blasphemer, for those who don't know. Special is like, they're like, oh, he's actually the devil. He's possessed. I'm telling you, if Special tries to show up at the Terran Thanksgiving dinner, they're calling the local priest to try and do an exorcism. They're like, no, 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 you bad. And he's like, I'm gonna play 2 Starport BC versus Protoss in a serious tournament game. And they're like, how dare he? How dare he? Begone, foul devil. That is essentially the Terran attitude, guys. I gotta say, we gotta be real. We gotta be real. When they do put their heads together to think of strategies, it's not to think of strategies, it's to complain about how hard their race is and how just beautiful their commitment to the hardest race is. You know, it's all about that bit of flagellation, key to the Terran religion. I'm down with it though. Ooh, okay. Neeb and Christiania, you guys can start your series. No worries, go for it. I'll hop in midway if this one's not done, but go for it, Neeb. Thank you so much for asking. I really appreciate the love. Thank you so much. Hopping in chat. That's very kind of you. Thank you, guys. It's just earlier players were swapping regions and I got a bit angry. I was like, I need to hold matches. Well, guys, Battlebee's hanging on like a champion. Remember, Battlebee is getting a blob of Marines, and a blob of Marines can tell Zealots to go fuck itself. This is like, look at that. It's like, they just evaporate, dude. Battlebee is a very good Terran player, remember, guys. Some of you might remember my introduction to Battlebee was a year or so ago when Raynor was trolling playing Mass Zergling, and he was beating Battlebee on Romanticide with Mass Zergling. So remember, like, oh, he's not that good. Now, remember, that's Raynor, and Raynor actually plays at a 7.3k account when he's trolling, so let's be real. Battlebee actually still played really good in that game, despite Raynor getting a lot of run-bys in, and despite being at half the work account for 15 minutes, he actually forced Raynor to break the challenge and go ultras, because otherwise he was going to lose the game. So, like, Battlebee was so far behind, but he just started beating Mass Ling fights over and over again, and Raynor was like, oh, okay, boys, I need to do it, and he went and built ultras. So I remember casting that first-person view game ages ago. I think actually I got a lot of views. I think a lot of people liked that video. It was a very fun game, but Battlebee is really good with his Marine micro, and he's been getting better and better since that game as well. He's young, he's improving, I feel like every single month, and he is starting to smash his way forwards. Where's the splash damage, guys? Has Geralt waited too long? I don't think he can fight this front on. I think he needs to be doing Zealot run-bys right now. I don't think he can go for a big surrounding engage. 67 Marines, 9 Widowmines. If the Widowmines friendly fire, though, or they all get picked up, that could change it. And there's a stasis trap. Oh, is this a... Interesting. I think Geralt might have to give up this base battery overcharge. The Zealots come in. SCV pull. Massive Zealot run by Battlebee is going to need to try and pull back up his ramp. He needs to defend at home. If he can... losing the third's a problem, but it's not the end of the world if he can get his natural to hold. And where's the splash damage, guys? The Robo is finishing. Geralt may have waited too long. He was so far ahead early in this game. But the power spike here of the Mass Marine Ball is brutal. He's going to go in. The Phoenix picking up a lot of the Widow Mines, but even one Widow Mine landing is brutal. The 1-1 Marines are slaughtering. Man with gun! I don't care how bad my start of the game is. My name is Battlebee, and I have the man with gun. Oh, everyone's been saying Protoss is too unfair in this challenge. Oh yeah? Protoss is just too good. Zealots can't be beaten. Pig. There's so many Protoss players. Yeah, it's because we had like 10 top tier Protoss players sign up to the tournament, not that many Terrans and Zergs. Battlebee here, a massively underrated Terran, is fighting back from one of his shittest starts ever, and he is destroying Geralt. Geralt just wasn't able to get to splash damage. He had 669 gas in the bank just as he typed GG. And that there, another 4 gas did tick over just as that happened. Battlebee fighting back and winning game 1 in this semi. That was a sick comeback. Right, well, that comeback was straight throbbing, wasn't it? There's not many times I describe someone's play as throbbing, but that was absolutely throbbing Terran play from Battlebee. Geralt, a fantastic start. He's got to be a little bit like, dude, did I let that slip away? Seriously? He just needed to stop building Phoenix earlier, cut at 5 or 6 Phoenix, I think, and swap into some splash. Just a little bit of splash damage would have been a game changer. Potentially a Warp Prism in the main could have been really nice as well, you know, like really just make it into a base trade type situation, and we'll see how it goes. And, all right. Ooh, Reactor first in his face as well. So Battlebee is like, I know what my build is. I don't care if you know. I'm not going to waste time pretending to start a Marine, canceling it, and delaying my reactor. It's a small map. I want to get 6 Marines out as quickly as possible. And he might even walk across. If he like opens up these minerals, he could walk across, do a little 6 Marine pressure. I think we might see Factory afterwards, but I mean, 3-Rex is definitely a very solid build. So I don't think there's anything wrong with playing a reliable 3-Rex every game. Of course, you are going to be going Marine, 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 Marine so early that your 2nd and 3rd barracks are quite later. No early 2nd gas. I'm still waiting to see someone just take their gases early just to bank a bit of extra gas for the follow-up. But I think the opening is still so important to be tightly executed, and that's why the players aren't doing it. 2nd barracks does get down, you can see. 3rd barracks, like I said, quite delayed because of this. Now he's going to build his barracks here. This is what I've been complaining about Protoss players, Terran players doing for a long time. Just because an Adept Shade can't see you there, they could still shade in, let the Adept finish, spot that you're going 3-Racks, and recall the Adept home before you kill it. It's lazy barracks placement, guys. If you just put that barracks here instead, even if the Adept Shade's up to the wall, it will not see what's behind the wall. But for years now, every Terran, including the best in the world, Maru, Clem, whoever, they all do this, where they're like, no, I need it to be slightly closer. I'm like, you could put a building there later. Why give away scouting info? Doesn't matter because it's a Stalker first, not an Adept. And oh, nice ambush. Nice ambush. Oh, pull back the weak Marine. Oh, I would have liked to see him turn the Marines around to get another shot on the Stalker while letting the red one continue to retreat. As it is, good micro by Geralt, but he takes a bit of damage. That Stalker's going to be fragile and only a Marine kill. A Stalker is worth as much raw money cost, for those who don't know, as 3.5 Marines. It's 125 minerals, 50 gas. Marine is just 50 minerals. So 175 resource cost versus 50 resource cost. It's almost as expensive as 4 Marines. So Stalkers really need to extend their life and keep picking things off to become valuable over time. I've got Marines, Marauders, all there building up. Geralt's going to go for a proxy gate blink attack. Ah, not a bad way to mix it up. Definitely if you're doing a nice early 4 or 5 gate thing. Could be very good. I've got a 3rd base going down here as well. Pig, I'm surprised. You make a lot of observations, and then pro players don't really change their behavior despite it. It's because they don't listen to enough of my commentary. It's because their IQ is too low. They can't comprehend. / I'm usually missing a detail, and there's actually a very good reason why they don't do these things, guys. Sometimes it's just there's so many things you can always improve in StarCraft. It's not a priority. Shield battery, man. Oh, Geralt playing so safe. He's like, why do you have a shield battery? What the hell, man? Geralt's like, dude, you played reactor first. I didn't know there was an attack coming, but I built the little piece of safety there. Very good play by Geralt, making it really hard for Battlebee, man. He's like, dude, can you piss off? This is a cute little pressure, but he really manages to catch it. Uh-oh. Ah, okay, the Marines and the Marauders picking off a few Stalkers there. Can he get one more Stalker? No. Blink comes in, 2 Stalkers for 10 Marines and a Marauder. That's a juicy trade for Geralt. Factory coming down again. So Battlebee still wants the medevacs. And the medevacs, don't get me wrong, they really helped him in that last game, guys. I did like the very heavy marine focus. Does he know there's a third? No, he doesn't know about the third. Now, I like that he's hiding out there, so if the Stalkers go too deep, he can get him. But remember that Protoss has get out of jail free card available. He's got 50 energy on both Nexi. So the Stalkers are just going to come in and start picking off units. And they're like, oh, 1 Marine, 2 Marine, 3 Marine. Oh, give me a Marauder as well. And another Marine. It doesn't quite get the Marauder, but oh my god, this is devastating. Okay, I like the Marauder trying to focus the weak Stalkers down on the retreat. Ah, but he pulled back there. He was worried about it. Dude, these trades are insane. Geralt once again getting ahead. Very early 4th and 5th barracks for Battle B. For some reason, I thought I was about to call him Alien Battle. But definitely interesting to see. Oh my god, Geralt's still getting more. He's got 12 Stalkers as well. He gets that Reddit point Marauder. Baits a stim out of some of these units. Oh, this is really bad for Battle B right now. He's got to find a way to flank these Stalkers and surprise him. Geralt, oh, messy control. I think that was an accident for Geralt, guys. He's going to lose 3 Stalkers here. So that's a good little, yeah. They're fragile, man. Bio does big damage. There's a random Zealot. Holy shit, Chaticus Maximus, what are you doing here? They're like, why are you here, bro? Apparently it's because he can overwhelm you with 4-gate and charge. A 4-gate charge, Blink, Zealots, Blink Stalker plus Zealot timing. Now, of course, Battle B was so weak against this because he was splitting units across the map for a run by. Battery overcharge, genius move, probes even surrounding. Back at home, he does defend in his main. Battle B is a scrappy god, but he's not going to be able to get out of this one, I don't think, because he gets a few probes and oh no, the third dies with no cancel. Oh man, he fights really well from behind, but he is in a bit of a poo-poo problem, man. I think honestly, I love the quick 7 barracks, guys. With no add-ons, he's going to get a crazy marine count. Is there a chance he can come back? Yes. Is it actually going to happen? Ooh, I don't know if Geralt's going to let this one get away. He's got the Templar Archive. Storm would be amazing, guys. Storm drop would be amazing. Remember, this is a low gas challenge. You're only allowed to take the gases in your main. That medevac going down is huge. Great snipes with the Stalker. Every Stalker that dies is kind of irreplaceable in terms of the gas, but he's got such momentum. The medevac's kind of the same case there. Now, a lot of the Zealots did go down. The units lost tab still pretty even. But CC is building. More Zealots coming on in. He's going to go straight for a drop, but he doesn't realize that Geralt is actually a crazy man. And Geralt's just like, yeah, I'm just going to keep attacking, bro. I'm gonna. And he's like, what? I just chased you off, dude. Show some fucking respect. Geralt's like, you think I show respect for the man with the gun? No. And he seems to realize this is coming as well. Battle B, of course. It's like, oh, fudging shitballs, man. He just can't find an opening. 4th base is on the way. Now that Storm's coming in as well, just trickling out these High Templar, and especially if you can preserve them, you know, don't lose them in each fight. Every High Templar surviving a battle, every Colossus, every Widowmine, every medevac gives you so much value. Every time one dies, it hurts twice as much, 3 times as much as a normal game. Gateway up here gets spotted. Good game sense for Battle B. Run! Run! It's a 9-foot tall kaiju, man! Well, good to know Battle B has Brave Marines. Still up on 7 barracks, pumping out the Marines right now, guys. +1 armor's on the way. 3rd CC is rebuilding in the main base. It's all about this one Psystorm, guys. That one Psystorm could be a game ender. Battle B, he's stimming forward a group of guys. He sees him. Pull back, Battle B. Run! Run! Oh, he's got a good Widowmine spready, guys. Oh, we get some good Widowmine hits. And the High Templar had to kind of fall back for a moment. Geralt's army's looking kind of weak. How is Battle B's army so good? Where's Geralt's men? He does come in with some more laser sword men. Look at this spready from Battle B, but that does present a good angle for the Zealots to get us around on that left flank. He's pull those Zealots back. Oh man, he's trying to bait the Storms out. That Storm doesn't hit that much, but the Marines are kind of filtering into the Zealots. They're so afraid of the Storm. They're not respecting the Zealots. Battle B with some sick spreadies right now. He says, yeah? How about it? How about it? The men with the gun are coming with a sweet revenge. Dude, that's right. I got a C-14 Gauss rifle. I got a bandolier filled with ammunition, and you're going to Dicktown. The Archon goes down. Battle B apparently is showing that the man with gun is superior in every way. The man with gun does not need gas. You're all hot air, you stupid Protoss player, but I am the mineral boy. I am made of solid vitamins and minerals. That's right, I'm high in calcium, potassium, vitamin B, and most importantly, I'm about to give you some extra vitamin D. That's right, yeah! It was a dick joke. You're going to Dicktown, motherfucker! The Marines are running in, the Protoss player not too happy. I can't believe Battle B is just coming back with these crazy mass marine all-ins. The openings are not that great for him, but he's just so good with his 2-base bio, man. And somehow he got a third up behind this as well. I don't know how. I don't know how he got that third up. But damn, Battlebee, no matter how bad the start is, he just weathers the storm. This man has got some sick power. All right, guys, let's go. We got Geralt down here in the bottom right side, and honestly, he's been playing like a beast. I really want him to win the next few games here, guys. I want him to fight back. I want him to fight back. Oh, Syncopation, thank you so much for the 5 good subs. I'm gonna replay all these alerts after this game, okay? Big thank you. Battlebee, though, apparently is a Marine god, a Widowmine god, and a 2-base god, so Storm is not the answer. I thought Storm would be really good, but I think Storm's only good when you're attacking. So the thing is, because you need to force the Terran to run in a ball to defend, and that's when the Storm drop gets really good. But on the defense, it wasn't good. We need Colossus on the defense. Obviously the wrong score there. Sorry, guys. My bad. Obviously it's 2-0 for Battlebee. He only needs one more game. So I think Colossus is a bit more reliable and solid, especially if they're on that Marine style. I do think Geralt should probably go Colossus. And if you can just keep those Colossus alive all game, that'll be good. If he wants to play Storm, he can do it, but he needs to be offensive. He cannot fall back and defend. He needs to do the Zealot run-bys and actually do it that way. Because Geralt is dominating the early game, guys, and he's looking really good, but there is a point where Zealots just fall off. Unless you've got Guardian Shield and an upgrade advantage, which he does not. He's not rushing upgrades. Part of why he's getting so much damage is obviously his early aggression and so on. He's not getting the really quick double forge, Haas style or anything like that. So definitely something where he's going to have to maybe reconsider. Now, Battlebee is like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. 3 racks. And once again, got to build that third racks in range of the ramp, right? Like I said, guys, so Adepts can come scout it. Oh, he's going a sentry. Oh, okay. This is an interesting opening. So that's just for scouting. So Geralt wants to just scout with the sentry. Is it going to be blink opening, I wonder? I feel like sentry into blink opening means your tech's going to be real slow. He's done so well with blink stalkers, though. They've definitely got value. It's just that mid game where he does struggle a little bit. So guys, we've got 3 barracks there. He does have to move the command center. That one being blocked earlier, of course. Orbital does go down. Battlebee is fighting like a bloody champion, man. I gotta say, I feel like Battlebee has just like warmed up to this tournament so well. Geralt has as well, to be fair. Christiania and Neeb on the other side of the bracket. I do wonder who will come out of that PvP. I kind of hope it's Neeb, but I haven't really seen too much of Chrissy's PvT actually. So it'll be curious to see what the difference is. I really want to see that Colossus style. Like if Geralt doesn't bring it out and Battlebee does get the 3-0. Either way, exciting to see who makes it to the grand finals. All right, gonna scout on through. No second gas yet. It's pretty late, man. I feel like I would want to get the second gas much earlier, but Battlebee is like, nah, it's all about the tight opening, man. Tight opening is all that matters. Whereas the second gas is mining this whole time. We've got the sentry, the blink. Now, where do you go from here with this blink opening? Oh, I think we know, guys. I think Geralt's going to do the same build as last game, but he's going to say, yeah, this time I'm going to put him in the ground. I'm not going to back off and transition. I'm just going to kill him. We might see a full blink all in this game. So I think the idea here is he wants the stim timing to come across the map. This is a defensive all in from Geralt, is what I'd say, guys. And then he'll pick this off with his 4-gate blink defensively. He'll chase it down on the map if he has to. And then he'll be immediately counterattacking, warping in, and going for the kill. So he wants... Obviously, why would you all in someone on 3 racks? It doesn't make sense. But if you know they're going to attack you, you wait for them to come to you, you clean their attack up, and then you counterattack. And he's even getting a gold. So he does have the transition ability off that. I like it. Battlebee coming forward, 16 Marines, 2 Marauders making their way through that slow zone. Factories on the way, +1 weapons on the way. Stalkers coming forward. Battlebee, a little bit of a rough start to the engage. Loses 1 Marine, make it 2. Geralt's micro, fantastic. That's so many Stalkers. You're like, oh god, 8 Stalkers, really? Stim's not quite done. Stim does kick in, and he needs to stim home. Oh, he's going to lose a Marauder in the mustard there, in the hummus. Does lose that one as well. Oh, another Marauder's going to go down. You can see the way Geralt's always focus firing, guys, never A-moving. It means the Stalkers will attack just a fraction of a second faster because they don't have to scan. If you A-move, they kind of scan left to right in front of themselves until they find a target. It's a millisecond delay, but milliseconds add up. You can see Geralt always focus firing and trying to get those Marauders down as quickly as possible. Very well played. Now, he didn't manage to hunt everything down, but he's got the gold base, and he's going for that one forge. And he's going to go Robo Bay as well. So Geralt clearly saying, okay, like, yep, I'm going to go Colossus this time, man. Yes, I'll still have to be very Zealot focused and all that, but we'll see how we go. He's going to blink up here potentially. Kills the depot to start. If he was going to blink up, he had to do it sooner rather than later, because you need that cooldown to come off, right? 7-second cooldown. If he blinked up straight away, maybe he kills a few Marines and Marauders and blinks back, but just playing it really conservative. Battleby, not taking as much crazy damage as the previous games. 3rd CC is going down, 4th and 5th barracks, lots of Marine Marauder, and those medevacs are building whenever he spares just a little bit of gas. Now remember, Geralt's built 11 Stalkers, but they are sacred units. They spent a good 550 gas on those 11 Stalkers, 150 gas on the blink. That's a big investment. Now these 2 random Zealots get spotted. Battleby's like, what's going on over here, buddy? What is this? This is really weird. Concussive shells, of course. Very nice upgrade. Battleby should not be out here, I don't think, guys. He's got concussive. He's hoping to catch these Stalkers. He gets 1. He's going to get 2. Concussive, nicely done. That's all right. Not a bad trade. 4th base saturated, 3rd base on the way. We've got 1 Colossus building already. Now, with Charge on the way and Colossus, this feels like a really good composition. We have not seen that the big brain Printf Hellion Viking suggested composition out yet. And people are asking, can you replace your extractors when these mine out? Nah. We've got 1800 and 1300 gas, 3100 gas left to be mined in that main. In this main, 2700. It can potentially get down to whatever gas units you have left on the map is all you've got left, and you're only able to replenish mineral units. It can become a really, there's like 1 Colossus on one side and there's 1 medevac on the other side. It can get very silly. It really can. This is not meant to be a fair tournament. This is not meant to be perfectly smooth transitions. We're meant to create very different games and brutal power spikes. Oh, bunker placement is legit. Hello. Have fun trying to get in there, mate. Oh, that's a really cool placement by Battleby, who gets up on the gold base, going to deny mining. But seeing the Colossus, he's going to be unhappy about that one. Does blink a Stalker away. That Widowmine does hit 4 Zealots with the splash. Not bad. Battleby, is he confident taking this fight? I like the way he's keeping the Marauders back. Oh, the Marauders. Oh, 2 of the Marauders got force fielded and gunned down at the front. Just clean up a few Zealots, though. More Zealots are coming in here as well. SCV is not mining. Uh-oh. Big mistake for Battleby. Does split the Marine Marauder off. Kills 10 probes. Very nicely done. And he's coming back. The Widowmine's, bit of friendly fire. But you know what? It's a trade. Minerals for minerals overall. We've got a better trading going on for Battleby. The men with gun, if you can be mobile like that, you can be really good. The Zealots are trying to go for the counterattack right now. Battleby, is Terran just broken in this challenge? Where were the Terrans? There were very few Terrans that had signed up this morning, guys. I put out the tweet. I said, do people not believe in the power of the man with the gun? I said, dudes, in an hour and a half, I'm starting a tournament where it's literally you only get 2 gases. Like, where are the Terrans? I think Battleby was the only one that had signed up, and then a few more Terrans did sign up. Funnily enough, it's Battleby, the original signer-upperer, that is destroying this tournament so far and actually tearing people apart, showing that he really understands how to play it. 4th base goes down on the gold. Mass bio coming forward. It's very Marine heavy. We've got 2 Colossus, 18 Zealots, a Sentry, and a Stalker are there as well. And, whoa, oh, nice drop in the main base coming on in. We've got a battery, a cannon there. Oh, here we go. Okay. 1 Marine does get stuck. He's like, oh, I'm stuck here, guys. Does get left behind. Drop comes forward. Colossus says no. And that there is indeed. That there is no. A row of dead Marines burning. That's what happens if you take a sloppy fight as Battleby. Your army is going to friggin' melt. It's so Marine heavy. And yeah, he needs to try to outposition, but now that the Colossus count grows, we're seeing what looked like an overwhelming, unfair sort of Terran army. And now it's starting to look the other way. But, oh no, Geralt moves out of position. Remember, he doesn't have all those observers for map vision. He's trying to move through the middle. He's going to get dropped, and there's no recoil available. Oh no, losing map control, trying to get aggressive for his own big all-in timing attack. But the base trade is on, and that's going to favor Battleby, I think. Look, he's got an army in the top as well. They're going to come in and pick off the gold base. They're going to do big damage up there in the main base, though. Here comes Geralt's army. Can he get rid of these units? Do we click the Nexus? Do we pick up? Do we drop? There is Blink, remember. One of those medevacs goes down. 3 of them, though, still able to move on out. Colossus trying to come in and clean this up. If he can rotate to the top right, though, he can do some more damage. He can kind of throw these units away if he has a big enough economy. Battlebee, he's got 59 SCVs versus 41 probes. That's a pretty damn good advantage. The Widow Mines finally get cleaned up. That bio in the top does get cleaned up by the Zealot Flanky and the Colossus. Saves a few of them, though, for later. And he's still got the drops in the back saying, hey, you come across the map with your Zealot Colossus all in, I'll drop your economy again. This gives him a lot of time to rebuild. Battlebee showing he understands that, yes, the army of the Protoss wins in a front-on fight now. So don't fight in front on. Oh, ball, 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 ball. Okay, nice pickup. There's one Viking here. There's nothing that shoots up. There's nothing that shoots up except one sentry. That Viking is God right now. Here we go, trying to drop in here. Quick recall, very good recall for Mr. Geralt. He does recall out of there. Some of the medevacs will get out. There's not much that shoots up, guys. He's got 9 Stalkers, but they are still running back here, trying to drop this economy. He's diving the gold base at the same time. The Prism trying to ferry down here. He's like, get back here, you stupid, shitty medevacs. And this is where maybe that Phoenix Zealot style would be superior. I don't know. The bio does take out some more units there. These 4 medevacs are completely empty. Their load has already been just ejected onto Geralt's base. I mean, base. His bases. His probe count's very low. Only 44 probes left, 58 SCVs. Dude, I gotta say, Geralt has fought back really well. When he moved out, as the Doom Drop came in, that was some of the worst timing, just like in terms of luck for him. I mean, you could say luck, you could say lacking map vision. It was really unfortunate. He's fighting back and hanging on, but once again, Battlebee's positioning is so good at getting him out of position. The ball is going to get caught. The ball is going to get caught. It gets focused down. The battery was not able to deal with that. Trying to pick up. At the same time, he dives in the top. Battlebee is in the top. He's in the bot. He drops the top. He drops the bot. He picks up and drops the knot. Geralt cannot keep up with this. He does not have enough anti-air, and that is the gas limiting factor. And yes, are there that many medevacs? No. But he's still got 5 of them alive. Battlebee did a great job of preserving them, and he's doing a fantastic way of doing it. The Marine Marauder in the top side is going to try and pull back as well. He's going to try and run that Marauder back. These drops going in. Oh, the Stalkers got baited. They blinked to that side. He actually could have gone in for the drop there if he wanted to, but he says, no, I'm not going to drop that bot. I've got to wait until there's other prongs going in at the same time. Base up here in the top left, and guys, we've got to look at that workers killed count. 2 SCVs have died this game to 78 probes. 78 probes. I mean, not a single Colossus has died, but he hasn't been able to bring their weight to bear. This is the real beauty of what Battlebee is doing. These 3 Colossus, if they could just stand and fight the Marines, they'd kick ass, but forcing him to attack through a slow zone, Geralt's like, finally, I can kill your army, finally. He's massively outnumbered. He does have the Colossus tech, which is kind of god tier, but look at the spready from Battlebee. Battlebee says, spread him! And he says, put your hands up, Mr. Protoss. Put your hands on the hood of the Blackburn. Geralt's like, oh, god damn it, man. The Colossus finally going to chase down that one Viking that's been an absolute chat. I told you that one Viking was god in this game, man. There's nothing that shoots up. Geralt trying to get back to the safety of the battery. Daddy Colossus needs to run home. Battlebee still roaming this map, this gold base, just always sticking out like a sore thumb, getting exposed, getting taken advantage of. Battlebee. What? Battlebee decided he would like some money. He decided he would like some money, so he just pressed the money button, guys. He just pressed the money button on his minerals. He has a small income advantage right now. A small, reasonable income advantage. A small, reasonable income advantage. Oh, that seems fair. Terran's so fair, guys. The Vikings are going to go after the Colossus. The bio spreading back. The Marauders take their Colossus beams on the face. The Marines pull back. The bio with the men with the guns say, you stupid laser swords, you silly melee units got nothing, dog. I got 1-1. You only got +1. A ball says, leave. He says, okay, nah, just kidding. I'm going to come right back. And he does go right back in there and starts kicking his ass. Oh my lord. 5,500 minerals? How many more mules did he drop? 5,500 minerals a minute, that just said. What the heck? Guys, that means he could build 110 Marines a minute. I think my numbers are good. I don't know. You can tell me. What the hell? Battlebee is the god of the low gas challenge. Alien, esports, Battlebee. Hot damn. GG, well played. Gets the 3-0.